that confidence from behind the arc.
With the turnover, gliding inside, knocked away by best record in the NBA coming into the playoffs.
Something's wrong with Chris Paul because he should have took that three-point shot.
But no. Gordon, switch, Ayton. Lost it. Vacuumed in, taken by Booker. It's 3-on-1. Paul, hold on for Bridges. Second tonight. Bridges. Johnson, three-pointer. These Suns have made all season long. Bridges drives, turns, shot. It's good. Guarded by Jackson. Mikal Bridges drives inside, layup. Block. Somehow able to catch it. Crowder comes away with the ball. Nice feed. Bridges, the cut and the finish.
Zones up when LeBron's in that mid-post. Rebound opportunity there for Drummond.
Paul with a three, and he is top. Defended by Paul. Look at the feisty defense and the steal. Here comes Chris Paul the other way. After Bridges got it. Off to Jackson. Jackson sees an opening. Throws it away. Here comes Bridges. Bridges to Booker. Back to Bridges.
She got a thing for Chanel vintage that dropped before she could speak English. Do you love me and love seeking attention?
What's up, YouTube? It's Run Back with a video. I got a big body banger TV country YouTube 22 video. Now, first things first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You're on the road to 4K, you know what I'm saying? Today, I am the builder and local control with this Mikal Bridges build video. Yes, sir, this was requested, and you know, y'all voted for it highly, so you know it's here today. I had fun making this build. Honestly, like, I had a lot of fun making this build. I had a lot of fun playing with the build. You know, it's a pretty simple build, but like, it's a nice build to play with, and it's like rare. Like, a lot of people don't really make these types of builds in NBA 2K. It's like to play on the park or whatever. But yeah, I definitely had a good time playing with this build. I had a good time, you know, doing what I had to do, and you're gonna see when I actually start the gameplay. It's definitely a vibe. It's definitely a W in terms of just a straightforward build where you know exactly what you can and can't do, exactly how to do things. You know, it's pretty simple, it's basic, you know, but it gets the job done in more ways than one. That was a bar, but still, you know, thank y'all for 3K, road to 4K, you know what I'm saying? You know, keep on commenting and suggesting all the builds that y'all want, and I will get to them, posting daily except for Sunday. So without further ado, let's get right to these pie charts. So for Mikal Bridges, obviously I went with the shooting and defense pie chart, and if you know, if you're an OG, you know that the shooting and defensive pie chart, that is the best one, is the one with more shooting than defense, because you get the best attributes for it. And if you don't believe me, check the other stats. Just go to the other defensive shooting ones and check the attributes that you get. You literally get the same defensive attributes for more shooting with this pie chart. Obviously you have to sacrifice Hall of Fame badges, and for the physical profile you want the balanced one. But you know, Hall of Fame defense badges, you don't really need them. The gold ones are good enough, so it's like you won't have a problem. And on top of that, you still get Hall of Fame shooting badges, so you can't go wrong with that. You'll be okay regardless. I know there's times in Park where I've dominated with just silver badges, so like I said, you don't really need Hall of Fame badges. You know, it's just a little overkill if you just want to be able to smash people with brick wall. That did not sound right, but you know what I mean. Like when you set a screen with Hall of Fame brick wall, they fall down more often than not. But okay, so for the actual build, you're gonna see that the defense is OD. Like, the defense is OD, and obviously the shooting is crazy. And on top of that, you have great playmaking, especially for your size, and you'll be able to really like get to the basket. You know, obviously with this build, you're not gonna have pro dribble moves, at least I don't think, but you'll come pretty close to it, you know, and you'll have high enough dribble moves to like make a difference on the floor, especially when you hit 99 overall and get your boost and stuff. You will definitely have high enough dribble moves, and even if you apply boost to your defense, finishing, stuff like that, you'll be all right. And if for finishing in general, you have 4 finishing badges, which is more than enough for a defensive and shooting pie chart, so you're going to be straight. Mikal Bridges is 6'6", so I dropped his height to 6'6", and as you see, the ball handling is a 71, so you know, like, it's good enough to like do damage. And you want to put the weight up to 230 pounds. Also with this build, I'm pretty sure I went back and I changed the body type, so ignore that. But still, you know, because as you saw right here, Mikal Bridges was looking a little bit stocky right here. We were looking a little bit aki, but I made him 237 pounds. But you see right here, when I edited it, I was like, okay. Mikal Bridges is not that aki. Right now, he looking like Zion, you know, so I had to go back. I was like, okay, we going compact or slight. And I was like, okay, we'll give him a little bit of muscle. So we went with compact, still 6'6". you know, right here. We're gonna go do the rundown, but you see at 6'7", the attributes are not as good. And then once again, put the weight up 237 pounds. You know, so you still have enough speed to go crazy, but your strength is great, you know, because Mikal Bridges, that's the reason why he could guard 1 through 5. He's pretty strong for his size. You can't tell because it's kind of built like a twig, but he's still like strong enough to body up with people. And you want the wingspan up to 87, so you get that extra block steal rating. You know, your defense attributes just shoot up. And you see right here with the takeovers, you could do spot up, but for Mikal, I'm doing lockdown. Obviously, the most useful would be spot up though. And you see right here in the shades of, I get Mikal Bridges. And as I was saying, whenever you get the right player in the shades of, it just means you did the build right. That's all I mean. Like I got it on lock. You know, I'm getting the builds unlocked on next gen and on current gen as well. So I'm doing what I got to do. And like, just drop a sub, drop a comment, keep doing what you got to do. I appreciate y'all every day, you know, for all the things y'all done to me. I mean done for me. That once again, like, what is up with this video? Okay, there's some stuff going on right now, but it's like interesting to see, you know, the actual build come to life, because I know I was hesitant to make this build at first because I wasn't sure how it would come. I thought it would be a little bit basic, a little simple, but it actually does get the job done. It actually was interesting to make, and you know, it went against what I thought it would be. So, you know, I'm very glad that y'all suggested it. I wasn't expecting this suggestion this year, and I wasn't expecting for Mikal Bridges to make such a leap. But I mean, Villanova definitely does produce such great basketball players. Like Mikal was one of them. They produce like really great like role players. You don't really see many superstars out of Villanova, but you see a lot of great role players that have long careers in the NBA, you know, and it's great to see Mikal develop, and hopefully he becomes a star, because right now he's on his way. Right now he's a defensive star. I want to see him become a star on both ends, for real, because he has that potential to be an all-star. I can see he has that potential, you know, just the way he's jumping, the way that he can guard 1 through 5, his offensive game too, how he's very simple on offense. He doesn't have to do too much, but he's still pretty explosive when he wants to be. Like, he has the full package, and he does everything right. He makes all the right decisions. It's amazing to see. With this build too, it's very versatile. As you see right there, I just did a hop step dunk with a two-way sharpshooter. I mean, what more do you want from me? You know, it's a very versatile build. You know, you have the three-point shooting, the lockdown defense, you have the playmaking if you need it, the catch and shoot. You just have everything that you'd want out of a two-way sharpshooter and then some. So it's definitely a diverse build, definitely a build that can like really do some damage and like wreck some heads. Because like, I mean, like, nobody's expecting you to pull up to park with a two-way sharpshooter. But the thing is, it is definitely an underrated build. And if you come on Pro-Am with a two-way sharpshooter too, that is one of the most useful builds you can have. Because chances are, like, if you're not a point guard, the chances are you're barely going to get the ball. You know, so you have to make the most out of your touches. And if the most out of your touches is a catch and shoot 3, that is 3 points in like a second. So I mean, it's really a very underrated build. Mikal Bridges in general is underrated, and I'm happy to see that he even made the finals last year. Him, CP, and Devin Booker, they all deserved it. And hopefully this year, you know, Devin Booker gets healthy and they can make the finals again. I really want them to win a ring, because CP definitely deserves a ring. I don't know why I struggle to say deserves. Obviously, Devin Booker, you want to see him get a ring. You know, I really want to see him succeed too. He's one of my favorite players in the league right now. But it's just amazing basketball that we're watching in this day and age right now. And I'm very appreciative of everything that we're seeing. I'm appreciative of y'all. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You're on the road to 4K, you know what I'm saying? Comment any builds that y'all want. I'm out. Peace.